There's been a lot of talk following the All Blacks' big win over Ireland, but not everyone is celebrating. Former All Black Jeff Wilson had some pretty harsh words about Ireland's performance, and his criticism has sparked quite the debate. Did Ireland really fail to show up, or is this just part of the heated rivalry between these two teams? And after all the drama with Johnny Sexton and Rico Ioane, Wilson didn't hold back after watching the All Blacks go head-to-head with Ireland in Dublin. He spoke on Sky Sports New Zealand's show, The Breakdown, and his main point? This game didn't live up to the hype. It didn't live up to expectations. The first 40 minutes were dire, and as a whole combination of things, whether it be scrum resets or whether it be the mistakes both teams were making, the fact there were so many penalties, Wilson said, even adding that the weather played a role in the rough start. Now, it's clear that Ireland had high hopes for this test match, but as the game went on, they only really challenged the All Blacks in the short stint when New Zealand was down to 14 men. Wilson pointed out, Ireland didn't show up. They didn't show up for this test match. That's quite a statement from someone who knows what it takes to be a top-tier rugby team. And when asked how satisfying this win was for the All Blacks, Wilson had more to say. It's nowhere near as satisfying as it's been because they were nowhere near their best, he shared. It was great for the All Blacks and satisfying because I think it was our best performance. But Ireland weren't there. They did not come and play anything like the #1 team in the world, with Ireland now dropping to 3rd place in the International World Rugby Rankings. It seems the loss was more than just a tough game. It's affecting how the team is seen on the global stage. But Wilson didn't stop at Ireland's technical game. He questioned their mentality too. He pointed to their lack of intensity during the anthem, saying, "I didn't see the passion I saw last year at the Rugby World Cup." According to Wilson, Ireland's talk before the match about it not being a revenge game might have dulled their motivation. If you're playing the All Blacks and it's a game you want to win, you tap into everything you need to possibly win. It's like they took some of the motivation out. By halftime, Ireland's best chance came when they got a bit of luck with field position while the All Blacks were down to 14. But aside from that moment, Wilson argued, they had nothing in that game. They didn't threaten us pretty much for most of that game. Was Ireland really lacking the drive to take on the All Blacks, or is Wilson's criticism too harsh? And is there a fire missing in this Irish team, or was it just a bad day? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Kiwi's Rugby Update so you don't miss any of the action and all the behind the scenes stories as this rivalry keeps heating up.